Sorry. Welcome back to my channel. So this is episode 2 of my pregnancy journey. In this episode, I'll be giving you guys all the gist of what happened from the time I went into labor and when baby came. So stay tuned, sit tight, and enjoy. Welcome back, guys. So what happened during my delivery? My due date was November 5th. That was the due date they gave me, like the 40 weeks. That was when it's supposed to expire, right? So when I was 37 weeks and was it 37 weeks and 4 days or 37 weeks and 5 days? That was around October ending. Was when I was getting flashes of like my mom, like I was having Braxton Hicks, like forced labor. Sometimes I will feel something crawl down my back. Sometimes I'll feel like this cramp. I have this cramp-like feeling under my tummy. I will tell my mom, she'll be like, yes, it's signs that you will soon go into labor soon. So I was excited that I was going to see baby soon. So 36 weeks came. I think I did my pregnancy photo shoot. I did my pregnancy shoot at 36 weeks plus. So when I wasn't taking the picture, I was like, hey, I can go into labor any moment from now. So if you like, snap fast. If you like, don't snap. I don't know. It was my friend that took my pregnancy photo shoot. It was Chinemereme Kugu. She was the one that covered my pregnancy photo shoot. So the photo shoot was a long time coming. You know, I would plan, I would not complete it. I would plan, I was just lazy about it. But I think my friend Angel pushed me, and then Chinemerem also, my friend that took the picture, she pushed me, just do this, just take this picture. So finally, I did the photo shoot. She had to come all the way down to Onitsha so we can do the shoot. So after the shoot, a week after was when I was entering labor slowly. So I went for scan, that's the last scan, and the doctor said the baby looks like he's about to engage, so I should be expecting to enter labor anytime soon. The doctor told me this on a Wednesday. No, he told me this on a Friday. When they checked the weight was around 3.4, 3.5. I was like, who will give birth? Who will push that amount of? Because me, I was always saying before pregnancy, I don't want my baby to reach 3 kg. 2.8 was my focus. But when the baby crossed 2 kg, 2.8, another 3, me, I didn't know. But the scan then was saying 3.8. No, the scan was saying 3.4, 3.5, I think. So after that Friday, I did the last scan. The upper week, on Monday, I had the whole Braxton Hicks again. Then on Wednesday, I had the one that traveled down my back. It just did like something, the shooting star did it down my back, on my waist, spread around my waist. And then I had my tummy turned into a ball. So I was like, woo, I just, woo. It felt intense. It was not like the normal Braxton Hicks I was having. So I called my mom. My mom asked me how was I feeling. I told her. She said, labor, it has started. But I'm so far away that she's very sure I've not even started dilating, but she's coming she's coming and all that. So she didn't even come back immediately. She told me I'm not that a bit of being that it's just giving me sign that it's about to start. So I was using my pregnancy center. My pregnancy center had this contraction timer. So they said if the contraction starts happening close together, then you know that you are almost going through the active stage. So I was in the latent stage. I was not yet. I've not yet entered active labor. So after like an hour or two, my mom came back. I was like, she was smiling. I was like, I was feeling okay then. I was like, so this is the whole labor thing women were shouting for. Like, why do women shout and scream and all that? That this is nothing now. And she was like, you're not in labor yet per se. You are just having contractions that is indicating labor is about to start. You are not in labor yet. I'm like, this is labor. This is labor. All I need is this is labor, and it's not all you guys think. So okay, she and the nurse that was taking care of me laughed. So we all packed the hospital bag and we left for hospital. I told my husband then that we are leaving for hospital. That my mom said that I've started having signs of labor. So we got to the hospital. We booked a private room. We were there. I was busy eating chicken, drinking Lucozade Boost. They were telling me that, when you are pushing, sometimes you can pull. I didn't care. I was like, So when the whole contraction happens, they will be telling me, breathe in, breathe out. I didn't really feel much pain. I was like, ooh, I'll do, and I'll feel better. So like, if this is labor, then it's nothing. So throughout that Wednesday, we went to hospital on a Wednesday. So throughout that whole Wednesday, I was just having contractions. So in the evening of that day, oh my God. In the evening of that day, the nurses were always coming to check my vitals. So that was when a doctor came inside and then said they should take me to the labor room. They took me to the labor room. Doctor wore gloves and told me I should spread my leg. I was like, spread my leg for what? Spread? Oh, I don't understand. They now said the doctor has to put his hand inside and check how many cm I was there. I said, give me, put hand here. So they were like, doctor was like, you know how Nigerian doctors behave. See, I don't have time, madam. If you want that, and this doctor was huge. His hand was huge. So I did as they instructed. It was fucking painful. I don't know what he did. Now came out and said, madam, you're only 2 cm. I'm like, what? How many cm do I have to get? They said I have to get up to 10 cm. That 2 cm, I'm still not in active stage. I have to reach like 4 cm for me to be in active stage. I said, okay, I wasn't feeling anything that bad anyways. So that I was sleeping sparingly according to how the contractions allowed me. On Thursday, I was, they would tell me walk up and down the staircase, walk around. I was doing that in the hospital, and they were still checking me sparingly. So throughout Thursday, I was also in labor. I think I dilated up to 3 cm. So they were like, my dilation is slow, and this whole thing, they don't know what to do again. They don't know why I'm dilating slowly. So on Friday afternoon, Friday, the contractions were becoming intense, but not. I think when they checked, they don't know said I was like 3 cm going to 4 cm. My mom was like, when you reach 4 cm and 5 cm, that is when you know what labor was. So all through when they were checking, the baby's head has not engaged yet. Like his head has not entered the birth canal yet. So I think around 1 p.m., the doctor called and said we should come to his office. As I was climbing the staircase to go to his office, I felt like something fell out from my inside and fell in between my legs. So when I got there, they told me to sit down. I tried to do like, mommy, I can't sit and I can't close my legs. I feel like there's poo-poo in between my bum. My mom was like, it's not poo-poo. So when the doctor checked, they was like, hey, baby's head has engaged. So the dilation will be faster now. So after that, when the doctor did the scan and said baby's head has engaged, the doctor asked the nurse to put me on Pitocin drip. So when I got back to my room, I even asked them to go and buy me roasted chicken and Lucozade Boost. So they were like, they're about to give you Pitocin now, the labor will be faster. So in my head I was like, finally, baby is coming. So by the end of today, I would see my baby get. That was on October 25th. Yes, so after that, Immediately, the nurse put the drip. I was like, is this what the pitocin is doing? I'm not feeling anything. I am a whole committee of only me, only me, only me. I am the only me is the whole of So after like 2 to 3 minutes, when the pitocin drip entered my body, the next contraction I felt took me to heaven. I saw the angels. Like, that's how that thing catapulted me. Good. So when the thing just took me, pew, I screamed. That was when all the nurses heard my voice. They were like, oh, Shebi, you said pregnancy was like akara. Before then, that Thursday morning when the contractions became intense, I went to the toilet to use the toilet. So mainly I just removed my undies to urinate. I noticed something very slimy and pinkish fell out. So I ran to my mom. I was like, Mommy, I'm bleeding, I'm bleeding. When they went there, the nurse now went there to see what was it. The nurse said, no, you're not bleeding. You just had shoe. It was just shoe, no bleeding. So I was like, oh, is this what people used to call shoe? I didn't even know it was shoe. That's it. Anyways, now I know. Anyways, so when they put the pitocin, I was screaming. I was like, Jesus, is this how this thing is? Everything just happened in a flash. Everything happened in a flash. I don't even know how it all happened, but everything happened so fast. So around the time they put the pitocin was around, let's say 2 o'clock. By 2:47, gone. I didn't know the time. It was my mom's nurse that told me that when the time the baby came out and cried was 2:47. So 2:47 was when baby came out, and I came back to they cleaned the baby. The baby went out before me, you know. Then after everything, the nurse they gave me one injection on my laps. Then the nurse now put her hand inside. I was like, I'm tired. You should stop doing this because it was paining me. They told me no, they have to clear the blood and everything, and they were massaging here, you know, the uterus and everything. I don't know what they were doing, but they were bringing out blood, and then massaging my tummy and all that. They did, and then I started using my comfort pad, my pad. That thing is so big. No matter the kind of clothes you wear, it will show. Except you're wearing a gown or a skirt that is flay. When they brought the baby out, doctor was like, see your baby. They brought him out with his leg. I think, no, I don't know if it was his leg. I was feeling somehow. They hit me, look up, see your baby. The doctor was carrying him with his leg head down. Yes, so I looked, I was like, why is he so white? You know, then the doctor handed, there were like 3 doctors there and about 5 nurses, I've forgotten. So the first doctor, the main doctor, handed the baby over to the female doctor. The female doctor now started beating him so he would cry. My son's eyes was like this, but he refused to cry. Maybe because he was tired, you know. I've been in labor for over 48 hours. So they started beating him to cry and all that. When he cried, that's when I felt relief. And I was hearing my mom shouting outside. So when the baby cried, my mom was like saying, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Oh my God. Oh, that was, it's emotional when I try to remember, because I don't know how to explain it. It's something I wish every woman can experience. That's if it's something you'd like to experience. So when I came out and all that, I picked my phone, I called my husband. I didn't call him per se. I was very weak, I was tired, I wanted to rest. So I just took my phone, took pictures, took videos, and sent to him. So I didn't even tell him then that I've already entered and I'm going to deliver the baby immediately, because the thing was hitting my brain. The contractions were hitting my brain. I flung my phone. I didn't even know my phone was. So he was like, what is happening? Are you serious? Is this real? Are you telling me what is happening is real? So I said, yeah, so the baby is here. So that was it. Throughout that day, I was just looking at the baby, trying to find out who the baby resembles. I couldn't pick anything. All I knew was that he had my nose. So that night, did I sleep? No, I didn't really sleep. Then the nurses were forcing me, not like forcing me, they were forcing me to breastfeed. So I took the baby, put the baby in my nipple. My nipple was still aching me then. My nipple ached me all through the pregnancy down to birth. So I was still putting the nipple to suck. Mainly he lashed on. Ha! The pain went straight to my head. Bang! All like, so breastfeeding is painful. So I'm going to suffer every single pain I suffered from pregnancy, birth, and I'll come here and continue going through the same thing again. Is that what you guys are telling me? Anyways, all through my birth journey, it's all glory to God, to be honest. There are lots of things I wish I can share, but I don't think I'm not yet in that mental space to share it. When I feel I'm in that mental space to share it, that's things that happened during my birth, I would be more than willing to share. But for now, this is it. That's how my birth went. I was in labor for 8 hours. So who is the real superwoman? Me. So yeah, guys, that's it about my birth story. I don't think it's not long days for 8 hours journey. It's not long, but it was a life-changing experience. So we've come to the end of this episode. No, I'm trying to shoot 3 episodes in one day. God, please help me. So yeah, we've come to the end of this episode. If there's anything more you want to know about birth or you want to share your experience, please do let me know in the comment section. You know I love hearing from you guys. So please, I want to hear. If you love the video, let me know. If you want to add something, let me know. If you had the same experience as I did, let me know. Whatever you do, whatever you did, or whatever you want to share with me, just let me know in the comment section and I would always reply you. So please, again guys, please subscribe to my channel. I would really love it if you could subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys once again. You guys are the real MVP for constantly viewing my videos. Thank you guys. See you in the next episode in a bit because I'll be shooting that now. Bye.